Dear beloved, the forehead nerves are the bridge between the physical and the metaphysical, a boundary where the 5 crude senses end and inner perception begins. It is a sacred portal designed to receive energy. When you feel a vibration there, it is the sensation of consciousness turning inward, moving from intellectual thought to intuitive perception, attuning into the subtle energies, thoughts, emotions, and cosmic frequencies that govern the unseen world. Spiritual traditions often describe these nerves as a dance of energy, a sacred tremor of the spiritual heart rising up to the third eye energy center. It is a sign of Kundalini energy gently ascending to meet higher awareness, often described as an enjoyable, subtle pressure that can feel like a thump or a soft tapping in the center of the forehead. This tingling is the body's recognition of a direct contact with the divine. Metaphysically, the forehead is the focal point for the pineal gland, a tiny, biocrystal structure at the center of the brain known as the antenna. This gland acts as a receiver for light and information, and when activated by focused meditation, it produces this intense, vibrating sensation as it begins to operate at a higher capacity. It is literally the sensation of your inner sight turning on, allowing you to see beyond the mundane. When you feel this vibration, it is a call to pay attention, a gentle, energetic, or sometimes powerful, nudge that you are in a state of high vibration or spiritual alignment. It is a calling card from Spirit, inviting you to release logical thinking and trust the deeper intuition that resides in that space. Consider the nerves of the forehead not as mere fibers of flesh, but as a fine lattice of silver light. These nerves are the densest points of contact between the physical nervous system and the subtle body. When you feel a vibration, it is the sensation of your life force, prana or chi, flowing through these narrow channels. The sensitivity you feel is the friction of divine light passing through the physical vessel, a sign that your internal wiring is being upgraded to hold a higher voltage of awareness. The nerves of the brow are uniquely tied to our inner state. They are the only part of our tactile system that reacts as much to a thought as to a touch. This sensitivity exists because these nerves act as a resonant mirror. Just as a tuning fork vibrates when a nearby note is struck, the nerves in your forehead vibrate in sympathy with the frequencies of the universe. They are sensitive because they are listening, waiting for the resonance of truth to strike them. Spiritually, these nerves serve as the guardians of the threshold. Their sensitivity is a protective gift. They tingle to alert you to the quality of the energy entering your field. These nerves buzz is a biological barometer, sensing the density of a room, the intent of a person, or the arrival of a spiritual insight before the logical mind can process it. They are sensitive because they are the first to greet the future as it approaches. In the stillness of meditation, the nerves in the forehead often feel as though they are tightening or sparkling. This is the contemplation of crystallization. As the mind quiets, the chaotic firing of the nerves settles into a rhythmic pulse. This sensitivity is the physical manifestation of equanimity. The nerves are vibrating in harmony with the natural rhythm of the cosmos. When you place your hand over your brow, you are applying a gentle energetic weight that relaxes the nervous system. The warmth of the hand acts as a signal to the trigeminal nerve that the external world is safe and can be shut out. In this stillness, the static of daily anxiety, the non-calm nerves, begins to fade. The nerves are no longer shouting over one another, they become a silent, polished mirror. In their agitated state, the nerves are like a choppy lake, distorting the reflection of the sky. But once they are calmed by your touch, they become superconductive. This is the state of the sensitive antenna. Without the distraction of their own internal noise, the nerves can finally detect the subtle whisper of the specific vibration you choose to invite in. You have cleared the frequency so that the broadcast of your intent can be heard clearly. When the nerves are at peace, your focus becomes your reality. If you hold the vibration of the color gold here, you are tuning the nerves to the frequency of abundance, solar light, and sovereign power. Because the nerves are calm and sensitive, they catch the golden light and ripple it through the rest of your body. Just as gold represents the highest value, focusing on this vibration aligns your nerves with your highest goals. Your physical experience begins to mirror this internal gold, opportunities look brighter, your will feels stronger, and your path feels illuminated by the very light you focused upon. Whatever is held in that quiet, nerve-stilled space becomes the blueprint for your life. By calming the nerves first, you ensure that the seeds of your focus, whether they be gold, peace, or purpose, are planted in a soil that is deep, still, and ready to bring them into physical form. Here are spiritual contemplations on the power of the hand, the calmed brow, and the manifestation of focused vibration, the master's touch. When the palm meets the forehead, it is the meeting of the sun and the moon. Your hand acts as a cooling balm, silencing the fire of frantic thoughts so the cool light of pure awareness can shine through. The silencing of the static. Imagine the nerves of the brow as 1,000 tiny voices shouting at once. Your hand is the command for silence. In that hush, the one voice you choose, the vibration of wealth, finally becomes audible to your soul. The polished mirror, an agitated nerve is a cracked mirror, it can only reflect a fragmented life. When your touch stills these nerves, the mirror becomes smooth. Now, when you hold the word success, it is reflected back into your physical world without distortion. The frequency of gold, gold is the color of the sun's peak. By calming the nerves, you remove the clouds of doubt. The nerves, now sensitive, begin to vibrate at the frequency of riches, attracting the heavy, beautiful density of abundance into your hands. The architecture of luck. Luck is not random, it is a resonance. When the forehead is calm, you can tune your nerves to the frequency of luck. Like a radio finding a signal, your body begins to catch the lucky opportunities that were always floating around you. The seed and the soil, agitated nerves are like hard, dry earth. The touch of your hand is the rain that softens the soil. When you focus on goals, you are planting seeds in fertile ground, ensuring they take root in your external reality. The holy threshold, the forehead is the doorway between your inner and outer worlds. By calming the gods, the nerves, at this door, you allow the vibration of prosperity to walk freely from your imagination into your physical experience. The tuning fork of the soul, your hand provides the anchor that allows the nerves to stop shaking. Once steady, the nerves act as a tuning fork. Strike the note of victory, and watch as every circumstance in your day begins to hum the same tune. The golden filter, when the nerves are calm, they act as a filter. They stop letting in the gray vibrations of lack. Instead, they only allow the gold vibration to pass through, coloring every person you meet and every deal you make with the light of value. The stillness of the sovereign, a king or queen does not have a furrowed brow. By placing your hand on your forehead, you adopt the sovereign's peace. From this royal stillness, the command for riches is issued with authority and must be obeyed by the universe. The alchemy of touch, your hand carries the warmth of the heart. When this heart warmth meets the nerves of the brow, it performs alchemy, turning the lead of stressful thoughts into the gold of spiritual realization and physical gain. The vacuum of intent, by silencing the non-calm nerves, you create an energetic vacuum. Into this emptiness, the vibration of wealth rushes with incredible force, filling your experience because there is no longer any mental noise to push it away. The living mandala, focus on a color, like deep gold, at the center of your stilled brow. As the nerves relax, this color expands like a mandala, rippling outward until the room you sit in, the work you do, and the money you hold all take on that golden hue. The bridge of belief. The nerves are the bridge between your brain and your body. When the bridge is swaying, agitated, nothing can cross. When your hand steadies the bridge, the cargo of success can finally be delivered to your life. The echo of the divine. When the forehead is silent, the universe can finally hear your true focus. You are no longer sending mixed signals. You are sending a single, clear beam of gold and gold, and the universe has no choice but to echo it back to you. The sacred seal. When your palm meets your brow, you are applying a sacred seal of silence. This physical contact acts as a hush to the chaotic firing of the nervous system, turning the forehead into a tranquil sanctuary where the vibration of wealth can finally be heard without the static of lack. The mirror of the brow. Agitated nerves are like a rippling pond that distorts the sky. By calming them with your touch, the water becomes a perfect mirror. Now, when you focus on luck, your life has no choice but to reflect the fortunate patterns you have held in your stillness. The tuning fork. Your hand provides the stability needed for your nerves to act as a precision instrument. Once the noise of stress is gone, your forehead becomes a tuning fork. Strike the note of success, and the universe will begin to hum that same frequency back to you in your daily encounters. The alchemical golden lens. Placing your hand on your forehead is the first step in the alchemy of perception. As the nerves settle, they begin to vibrate with the color gold. This golden frequency acts as a lens, allowing you to see and attract the value and richness hidden in every moment. The sovereign's command. A restless mind cannot command. By calming the nerves of the brow, you step into your sovereign power. From this place of stillness, the words riches and abundance are not just thoughts, they are royal decrees that the physical world must mirror. The stillness of the antenna. Imagine the nerves as 1,000 tiny antennas. When they are frantic, they pick up only interference. Under the weight of your calming hand, they align. They become sensitive enough to catch the subtle broadcast of your goals, turning abstract dreams into physical signals. The vacuum of intent. By silencing the non-calm nerves, you create a powerful energetic vacuum. In this void, there is no resistance. When you drop the word prosperity into this space, it is pulled into your experience with magnetic force because there is no noise to push it away. The bridge of light. The nerves of the forehead are the bridge between your spirit and your body. When you steady this bridge with your hand, you allow the vibration of success to cross over from the realm of thought and manifest as tangible results in your physical world. The resonance of gold. Gold is not just a color, it is a frequency of high worth. When your brow is calm, your nerves can taste this vibration. This sensitivity ensures that your subconscious mind begins to navigate toward experiences that share that same high value, golden quality. The guardian at the gate. Your hand on your brow tells the gatekeepers, the nerves, to stand down. With the guards at rest, you can program the doorway of your experience. Focus on victory, and that becomes the only energy permitted to enter your life's horizon. The polished lens of fortune. Stress clouds the nerves like dust on a lens. Your touch wipes the lens clean. Through this clear glass, the vibration of luck is no longer a mystery, it becomes a visible path that your calm nerves naturally follow. The rhythmic pulse of riches. Once the nerves are stilled, they begin to pulse in rhythm with your breath. If you breathe in the frequency of wealth, your nerves become the metronome for your life, timing your actions to coincide with the flow of abundance. The goal seeker's compass. A compass cannot find north if it is shaking. By calming the nerves of the brow, you steady your inner compass. When you focus on your goals, your nerves become sensitive to the pull of your destiny, reflecting the shortest path to achievement. The inner cinema. The forehead is the screen of your inner cinema. By placing your hand there, you dim the lights of the outside world. In that darkness, the vibration of gold glows brighter, projecting its frequency onto the screen of your reality until the movie and your life become one. The silent invitation. The universe speaks in vibrations, not just words. When your nerves are calm, you are finally listening. By holding the vibration of success in that silence, you are issuing a clear, undistorted invitation that the physical world is honored to answer. Spiritual color vibrations are more than just visual hues, they are specific frequencies that interact with your body's electromagnetic field. Each color carries a unique energy signature that can be used to tune your consciousness, much like how an instrument is tuned to a specific note. The colors we see are determined by their specific wavelengths and frequencies. In a spiritual sense, slower moving frequencies are often grounding and stimulating, while faster moving frequencies, like violet, are cooling and meditative. Orange, creativity and flow, a warm, stimulating vibration that governs emotional expression, joy, and the sacral energy of creation. Yellow, confidence and mental clarity, like the sun, its frequency brings intellect, optimism, and personal power. It is often used to sharpen focus and build self-esteem. Gold, abundance and wisdom, a high-frequency vibration representing divine grace, luck, and universal value. It is a powerful frequency for manifesting success and understanding higher truths. Green, healing and harmony, the vibration of the heart and nature. It promotes balance, growth, and the release of emotional tension. Blue, calm and communication, a cooling frequency that encourages serenity, inner peace, and the ability to speak one's truth clearly. Indigo, intuition and insight, this deep frequency resonates with the third eye, deepening intuition and the ability to see beyond the physical world. Violet/purple, spiritual awareness, the highest frequency of visible light, associated with the crown energy center and connection to higher consciousness. White, purity and wholeness, white contains all colors and represents divine light, truth, and spiritual protection. You can intentionally tune your energy by introducing these colors into your field. Visualization. During meditation, imagine yourself being enveloped in the color that matches your goal, such as golden yellow for confidence or indigo for intuition. Environment. Use candles, crystals, or clothing in specific hues to maintain a constant vibrational reminder for your nervous system throughout the day. Manifesting synergy. You can pair colors to create a more specific vibration. For example, pairing green and purple can help align your desire for material growth, green, with your spiritual purpose, purple. The vibration of orange is the frequency of the sacral fire, blending the raw passion of red with the joyous intellect of yellow. When you calm the nerves of your forehead and focus on this vibrant hue, you are tuning yourself to a state of creative flow and emotional renewal. Orange vibrates at the center of the sacral energy center, Svadhisthana, located just below the navel. In your contemplation, focusing on orange through your calmed brow creates an energetic bridge, bringing your higher visions down into the seat of physical creation. The vibration of creativity. Orange stimulates the brain and mental activity, helping you think outside the box. By focusing here, your experiences will reflect a newfound ease in solving problems and manifesting original ideas. The frequency of luck and abundance. In many traditions, orange is the color of harvest and transformation. It mirrors the golden sun, attracting prosperity and good fortune by aligning you with a state of optimism and readiness for opportunity. The emotional cleanser. This vibration acts as a gentle solvent for emotional blockages. As the nerves in your forehead synchronize with the orange light, they help you release old stagnant energies like guilt or fear, replacing them with a zest for life and adventurous spirit. When your nerves are sensitive to this frequency, you may notice increased magnetism. You radiate a warm, charismatic energy that attracts social connections and helpful partners. Vitality in action. Your goal frequency shifts from mere dreaming to passionate execution, as orange provides the physical and mental energy needed to take bold risks. Joyful spontaneity. Life begins to feel like a joyful dance rather than a monotonous grind, reflecting back to you moments of fun and enthusiasm. The vibration of yellow is the frequency of the inner sun. It represents mental clarity, personal power, and the focused will required to manifest your desires. When you calm the nerves of your forehead and focus on this bright, luminous hue, you are tuning your consciousness to the vibration. Yellow resonates with the solar plexus energy center, Manipura, the center of your I Can energy. By using your hand to still the nerves in your brow, you allow this yellow light to move from a mere concept into a visceral experience of strength. The vibration of mental clarity. Yellow clears away the fog of indecision. When the nerves are calm, this frequency sharpens your intellect, allowing you to see the logical steps toward your success without the distraction of anxiety or self-doubt. The frequency of confidence. This vibration acts as a shield against external criticism. As your brow nerves synchronize with yellow, you feel a sense of sovereign self-worth. You no longer just hope for luck, you feel the inner power to create it. The magnetism of manifestation. Yellow is the color of the conscious mind. When your forehead nerves are sensitive to this frequency, you become a mental magnet for the information, people, and resources needed to reach your goals. How yellow mirrors into your experience. When your nerves are stilled and tuned to this frequency, your outer world reflects your inner radiance, decisive action. You find yourself making choices with speed and certainty, mirroring the directness of sunlight. Illuminated solutions. Problems that once felt dark or complex suddenly have clear, yellow-lit solutions appearing in your path. Recognition and respect. As you radiate the yellow frequency of self-assurance, others begin to reflect that respect back to you, acknowledging your authority and value. When sensations in the forehead become intense, it is often a sign of excess energy gathering in the upper energy centers. Grounding and focusing techniques help redistribute this energy, ensuring that your spiritual awakening remains balanced and integrated with your physical body. Energy redistribution and grounding. To ease intense forehead pressure, focus on moving the energy downward toward your lower centers. Root energy center focus. Direct your attention to the base of your spine, root energy center, for a short period to draw excess energy away from the brain. Tailbone reset. Gently rub your tailbone a few times to encourage the redistribution of energy back down the spine. The bring down the heavens flow. Use a Qigong flow where you raise your arms overhead to gather energy from the heavens, then slowly sweep your hands down in front of your body, visualizing the energy washing through you and rooting into the earth. Danshan anchoring. Place your hands on your lower belly, Danshan. Imagine the static electricity or buzzing in your forehead sinking down like sediment in a glass of water, settling into this deep inner reservoir. Physical grounding techniques. Engaging the physical body provides an immediate exit for high-frequency vibrations that feel overwhelming. Barefoot earthing. Walk barefoot on grass or sand. If possible, touch a metal pole, like a street sign, that extends deep into the ground to help discharge excess energetic charge into the earth. Hydrotherapy. Take a long shower or submerge your hands in cold water. The physical sensation of water helps shock the system back into present moment physical awareness. Toe forward/heel breathing. As you inhale, point your toes. As you exhale, lower them. This simple movement forces your awareness to the furthest point from your forehead, grounding your focus. Breathing and mantra focus using sound and rhythmic breath can harmonize the hum in the forehead. Brahmari. Be breath, inhale deeply and exhale while making a steady humming sound. This vibration can help smooth out the erratic pressure in the forehead. Aum chanting. Chant Aum, pronounced Aom. Visualize the A in your belly, the O in your heart, and the M vibrating in your forehead. This creates a vertical circuit that prevents energy from becoming stagnant in just one spot. Alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. This practice balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain, calming the nervous system and soothing the trigeminal nerve pathways. To anchor that golden vibration into your physical world, you must treat your nervous system like a battery that has been charged during meditation and needs to be slowly discharged into your daily actions. Here is how you can carry that calm, gold-tuned sensitivity into your routine. The golden touch. Recall, since you've discovered that placing your hand on your forehead calms the nerves, use this as a physical anchor throughout the day. If you feel the static of stress returning, place 2 fingers or your palm on your forehead for just 3 breaths. Visualize a spark of gold at the point of contact. This resets the nerves to the frequency of your goals, reminding the body that it is a receiver for gold, not for chaos. Sifting through a golden lens in the hours following your contemplation, practice perceptual alchemy. View your interactions through a golden filter. When you look at a challenge, ask, where is the gold, the value or lesson, in this? When you speak to someone, imagine your words are gold-plated, heavy with worth, kind, and clear. Because your nerves are now sensitive to this vibration, you will start to detect opportunities and solutions that were previously hidden by the noise of non-calm nerves. The solar plexus bridge. To keep the vibration from evaporating, move the gold from your forehead, the vision, down to your solar plexus, the center of action. Rub your stomach in a clockwise circle while visualizing a golden sun glowing there. This anchors the goal vibration into your gut instinct, helping you take inspired action toward your manifestations rather than just thinking about them. Golden consumption. Surround your physical senses with the frequency you've tuned into. Visuals. Keep a small piece of gold-colored cloth, a brass object, or a picture of a sunrise in your workspace. Hydration. Bless your water. Hold your glass and imagine it filling with golden light before drinking. This carries the vibration into your very cells. Evening reflection. The gold harvest before sleep. Return to that calm state. Place your hand on your forehead and scan your day for golden moments, times when you felt aligned, successful, or at peace. By focusing on these, you program your nerves to seek out even more of those vibrations the following day.